Hi, and welcome to Nisi's Food Journey, and today we're making slow cooker chicken and gravy. We're going to mix together beef gravy and chicken gravy. I know it sounds crazy, but it's delicious. You're going to need some chicken breasts. You can use thighs if you like. And this is what we need for the gravies. I'm going to make a mushroom gravy with beef and a creamy chicken gravy. Going to need some Worcestershire sauce, red wine, a shallot, butter, and I like to cook this over a bed of sliced carrots. We're going to start with the mushroom gravy because it takes a little while to cook. I'm going to go ahead and heat up my pan, and then I'm going to dice up this shallot. I'm going to add some olive oil to the pan. And then we're going to saute the shallots. Make sure you keep an eye on them because they can burn pretty easily. I'm going to season with a little bit of salt. Now I'm going to add about half a stick of butter and wait for that to melt before adding in our mushrooms. And I'm just using these white mushroom button mushroom caps. You can really use any variety you like, but you want to keep them kind of large. You don't want to dice them up. And season with some garlic powder and some pepper. Now I'm going in with the Worcestershire sauce. I guess it's about a couple tablespoons maybe. Gives it a nice, deep, rich flavor. This is a side dish I usually serve with my steak dinners, but it also makes a great gravy for this recipe. That's all the red wine I had left, so I added what I had. Normally you'd add about half a cup. Now I'm going to go in with some thyme. And a little bit of beef stock. We're going to go ahead and turn it up so it comes to a bubble. Pop a lid on, and once it starts bubbling, there it is. We're going to lower it to a simmer, and you're going to let this go for about an hour. I'm going to go ahead and peel and slice up my carrots. You can really slice them any way you like. I like to make these little sticks. And I'm going to add them to the slow cooker, which I lined with a little bit of avocado oil. And we're going to want to season them with some salt and some pepper. Now we're going to start seasoning up our chicken. Hello, Spencer. We're going to season our chicken with some salt and pepper, garlic powder, and thyme. And these are huge chickens. My goodness. They do shrink up a little bit while they're cooking. Going to add them to the slow cooker, and then we're going to season the other side of the chicken. I'm going to pop on a lid, and I already have it set to low. And we're going to go check on these gravies. We're going to start the creamy chicken gravy now. Got about 2 tablespoons of butter. And we're basically, hello Spencer, making a roux. So you're going to add equal parts of butter and equal parts flour. And make sure you combine it, start to combine, and then I'm going to go in with a little bit of white wine. Not too much. Keep stirring, keep whisking, get out any lumps. And I'm going to add my chicken stock. Keep stirring. I like to season this with some dill. You can use any seasonings you like. And it's looking pretty good, but this is creamy chicken gravy, which means we're going to have to add some cream. There we go. Couple tablespoons probably. And we're going to stir, raise the heat, and allow it to thicken. That looks pretty good already. And this is our finished product. We're going to check on our mushrooms. They look fantastic. So we're going to go ahead and add them to our slow cooker. We're going to pour them on top of the chicken and the carrots. And yes, we're going to top that with the chicken gravy then. We're not going to stir just yet. Put on your lid, have it on low for 6 to 7 hours. It's been 6 hours or so. I'm going to check, and yes, the chickens are definitely done. But don't worry, they're very, very tender. Aren't they, Spencer? So tender, in fact, you have to be careful removing them from the slow cooker. They can completely fall apart. My second chicken there did fall apart. And now, after we remove the chicken, we can go ahead and stir the gravies to combine them. It is chicken and gravy after all, so make sure you add that gravy to your chicken. I went ahead and made a side of mashed potatoes. This is like a Sunday roast in a slow cooker, isn't it? Everything is in one pot, except for the potatoes, of course. It's so easy and comforting. I'm gonna add our carrots and of course our mushrooms. And here it is, slow cooker chicken and gravy with carrots and mushrooms. Let's see what the smallest taste tester in the house, the Earl of Spencer, thinks. He thinks this looks and smells very good, and he would love to have some. It is so tender you don't even need a knife. Check that out. This dish is easy to make and so delicious, a real crowd pleaser too. Everyone will love it. I know we do. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe and hit that bell icon so you can join me on my future food journeys.